Good morning, Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School family. My name is Angel Hunter, and I am the proud principal here at Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School. Thank you to Mayor Bowser, Chancellor Farabee, and the entire DC Education leadership team for celebrating our scholars, our school, this new chapter with us on such a festive day. At King, we often say, be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and soon we will have a shiny new space to teach our scholars to live the legacy of our namesake, Dr. King. In just a few moments, you'll hear from one of our bright students to welcome the head of our city to the podium, a woman whose leadership and investment in our young people is the reason we're all here today.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sage Whitfield, and I'm a 5th grader here at Martin Luther King Elementary School. It's a great day to be at King. I can't believe we're standing here right next to what will be our new school. Even though I'm in 5th grade, I won't actually learn in the new building. I'm so excited for my fellow schoolmates to learn, grow, and have fun here. It's on behalf of my schoolmates that I say we are lucky to have leaders in education, safety, and recreation who care about making our schools better and giving students what they need to thrive. I'd like to introduce one of these leaders now to say a few words. Please give a warm welcome to Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Thank you, Angel. Let's give Angel a big round of applause. Well, good morning, everybody. And Principal Hunter, thank you for having us at the beautiful Martin Luther King Elementary School. I want to say thank you to our dancers, our spooky dancers. Give them a big round of applause. And I want to welcome you all here. I want to acknowledge members of my cabinet who have joined as well, including Deputy Mayor Paul Kine. Where's Deputy Mayor? We don't recognize him because he's in costume. Deputy Mayor Lindsay Appiah, the Deputy Mayor for Public Safety and Justice. The Police Chief Pamela Smith. Thank you, Chief Smith. The Chancellor of DC Public Schools, the leader of all of our schools, Chancellor Louis Farabee, as well as Director Hunter, who's going to talk more about the building. Director Freeman, Thenie Freeman, who's going to talk about all the fun, and Director Sharon Kirschbaum from our Department of Transportation. Please give them all a big round of applause. And we've also been joined by Director Rachel Pierre from the Department of Human Services. Give her a big round of applause. So I want to just thank them all for their leadership in public education, because when we look across the city, across all 8 wards, right here in Ward 8 as well, what we see is our children achieving, especially when we look across the nation in other big cities and big city school districts. We know that our children are gaining in math achievement and in achievement in the language arts. So I want to thank all of the teachers. Give the teachers a big round of applause for working with Chancellor Farabee, for being engaging and loving and challenging to our children. We know that the way to make sure that families and students are sitting in their seats every single day learning is engaging instruction and wonderful teachers who love and challenge the students every day. And we are very privileged in Washington, D.C. to have the best teachers in the nation. Give them a round of applause. We also have just the best little people anywhere, don't we? So to the little people, this is a special day when you're a little person, isn't it? You get to dress up, you go to school and dance, and you probably get to eat more candy than all of us adults want you to. But we want to just acknowledge and appreciate you as well, and let you know, boys and girls, that everything that we do in this city is to make sure that you have a safe city, a beautiful city, and that you have opportunities, and that your families have everything that they need, including great housing, safe transportation, beautiful parks, and schools that will prepare you for the rest of your life. So I am also happy when we can talk about investing in school buildings, because we know that they reflect the city's commitment to a neighborhood and to kids. And today we are breaking ground on a beautiful renovation. It's hard for me to call it a renovation because it's like it's more than that. It's a $65 million investment in making this learning space more modern and more sustainable. And when it's done, it's also going to be a bigger school, a beautiful school. It's going to have a climbing gym. Do you like that, boys and girls? And it is going to make sure that you have the best and most modern facilities for your teachers and staff to come here and teach you. And we know, too, while we're here today at MLK, we're making other plans for school facilities right in Ward 8, including an addition at Lecky Elementary that we are going to unveil later this year. We will deliver the modernized Malcolm X at Green Elementary next summer. And in 2028, we'll deliver Ketchum and Hart Middle School in 2029. Let's hear it for Ward 8 schools. We're also, now Theeny's going to like this one, we're going to open the Anacostia Recreation Center at Ketchum this December. And the new, you like that, right, Delano? We've been working on that one. And the new Congress Heights Recreation Center and Douglas Community Center in 2027. So I want to also acknowledge our Councilmember Trayon White, and he and I have worked on that funding stream for schools and recreation in Ward 8 for a number of years. And now the proof is in the pudding, as they say, when the shovels go in the ground and people get to work and boys and girls get to go into their new schools. Next week, we'll also be back in Ward 8. Unveiling a part with the Department of Health and unveiling a new facility for animals that the Department of Health is responsible for. So let's get down to some fun talk about today. So tonight, I want everybody to remember to be safe. It's going to be dark outside. You're going to be very excited. You're going to be eating a lot of candy. You're going to be running from house to house and door to door with your friends. But it's also important to look out for cars. And we want to start with reminding drivers to look out for our little goblins, to drive slowly, to make sure that you, as you turn corners or approach intersections, that you remember that boys and girls are out trick-or-treating. And boys and girls, you are also to remember to all of the rules that we've taught you, to cross at the intersection, to go with an adult, to be with a group, not by yourself, and to look both ways. Can you do that for me? Can you also remember that if you're wearing a mask that you may not be able to see that well, so to give yourself some extra time and to look around. The other thing that we want you to remember is, when do you eat the candy? When you get home and after your parents and your grown-ups have had a chance to look at it, right? Do you have to eat it all tonight? No. You don't have to eat it all at once. And what about your teeth? You have to brush your teeth tonight, okay? Not in the, well, also in the morning, but tonight before you go to bed to remember to brush and floss and get all that sticky candy out of your teeth. Can you promise to do that? Thank you for your promise. I'm going to hold you to it. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to, is it Eddie Willis, a fourth grade student here at here at Martin Luther King. Give him a big round of applause. And he has a special introduction. Thank you, Eddie.
Good morning. My name is Eddie Willis, and I am a fourth grader here at King. I am so happy that our school is getting a shiny new building. As we grow and change, it is important that our school grows with us. It will be a little while before King students can come here to learn, but we are looking forward to coming back soon. We are lucky to have a leader at DCP Public Schools and across DC who will make sure our school is bigger and better than ever. Please welcome DCPS Chancellor Dr. Louis D. Fearby.
Y'all can do better than that. Give Eddie another round of applause. Excellent. Thank you so much for that introduction, Eddie. It's a pleasure to support you and your classmates. Let's give it up again for our student performers and Thriller. They did a great job today and their costume. I think my favorite over there I see is Alvin the Chipmunk. Yeah, I think that's the best one I see over there. But we're really thrilled that we get an opportunity to celebrate this amazing modernization for Martin Luther King on a very festive day. Thank you, Mayor, for joining us today and your support for our schools across the city. Unique is DCPS in the fact that we're one of the few school districts that can say that we have so much legacy and history in our school community. And there's many reasons why it's special to be a student in the nation capital. But one of the reasons is that we have the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. all around us. And this is another opportunity to celebrate that. And we think about his vision for us. It certainly is coming through here, and we're embodying that work through the modernization that's going to happen here, but across our city. And you heard the mayor mention all the modernizations that are taking place here in Ward 8 that we're proud of. I know the faculty and staff here at Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School also hold tight the principles of Dr. King and the work that they do each day. And we know they see that as a big responsibility, something that they come to school thinking about every day. In fact, in recent years, this school has been named one of our bold schools for their academic performance, and also recently recognized by IC for 100% participation in DC CAPE. So let's clap it up for the staff here. Thank you to Principal Hunter. You heard from her earlier, for her leadership and the entire team here at Martin Luther King Elementary School. Really proud of their work, and we know that they embody the principles that Dr. King gave to all of us, and that is intelligence plus character is the true meaning and the true goal of education. So I'm thrilled to introduce other members of our amazing city leadership team. We've got one of the best costumes here in DPR and Director Freeman. You're going to hear from her today. Thank you to Deputy Mayor Kine for supporting the education cluster. We appreciate your leadership. And then Chief Smith also has the best costume in the city. Thank you for being here as well. It's my pleasure now to turn it over to the person that is leading all the modernization that the mayor shared with you earlier. He's responsible for ensuring that our buildings are not just ready for learning, but we're creating world-class learning experiences for our students. So please join me and welcome to the podium the Director for the Department of General Services, Director Hunter. Thank you.
All right, good morning, everyone, and happy Halloween. All right. My name is Delano Hunter, and I'm proud to serve as the director of the D.C. Department of General Services. And today is a special day. It means a lot to me as a alum, a graduate of D.C. Public Schools. So I never take for granted to have the opportunity to be a part of these because I know how much it means to the community and the city as a whole. And also, I am particularly proud of this groundbreaking in Ward 8, a community full of pride, talent, and promise, something aligned with the vision of Dr. King himself. And the mayor talked about the amazing projects that we are delivering in Ward 8. And I don't know if you all realize this, but Ward 8 leads the way in capital investment across the district. In fact, Ward 8 is doubling up some other wards. Probably shouldn't say that. And this is on the heels of historic investments in the Cedar Hill Regional Medical Center. I think you all have seen the ESA and what's happening on the St. Elizabeth campus. So there's just tremendous amount of energy in schools, recreations, municipal facilities. We're really, really excited about. Even a new MPD station just down the street. So really excited about that. There's a little something for everyone. So again, at DGS, we're proud to build, maintain, and sustain the District of Columbia's real estate portfolio. Again, I want to recognize Mayor Bowser for her unwavering commitment to our schools and for investment in our facilities. Also want to recognize Chancellor Farabee and his team. Also want to acknowledge the other incredible leaders that are here today, with us today, Chief of Police Pamela Smith, Council Member Trayon White, and my fellow Director, Thanie Freeman. Also, a huge shout out to the DGS project team members. I want you to raise your hand to be recognized. How about Paul Keene, E.O. Ephraim, Aaron Foxworthy, and the leadership in our Capital Construction Division, Jenna T-Rex Bellino. She's the dinosaur. And also Osei Headley. I also want to recognize the men and women and persons that did a great job, or are doing a great job in developing and bringing this project to life. If you're a part of the studio's architecture team, please raise your hand to be recognized. All right, in the back, very shy. And last but not least, the hardworking folks at MCN. I see Rudy, I see others. They will deliver this project in just its school year 27, so not too far away, about 20 or so months. So we're really proud of the work that they are doing on this $65 million renovation. So just want to let you know a few facets. This will be a net zero ready and LEED Gold certified building, meaning it's uses smart systems and energy savings technology to reduce waste, keep the air clean, and run efficiently. We'll have a brand new gym with 6 basketball hoops, a new stage with advanced lighting and sound, a modern kitchen and cafeteria, and a state-of-the-art library, and 2 new playgrounds for every student to play, explore, and imagine. And also, we share campus with the Congress Heights Recreation Center, which will be demolishing soon and building a new state-of-the-art facility there. So this whole campus will be transformed in just a few short years. All right, so again, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank the school community, Principal Hunter, community stakeholders from the school board, the ANC, and neighbors and residents. I know it's a lot to be near construction, so I want to thank you in advance for your construction, for your participation and patience over the next 24 months. All right, so that's a bit about the construction. Now, of course, it's Halloween. I have 2 little ones, so I look forward to tonight as well. And we're going to hear some tips on how we all can remain safe from none other than the Chief of Police, Pamela Smith. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Happy Halloween to our young people. Come on and give it up for our young people today. I think this is the very first time I've actually seen folks show up in costumes at a groundbreaking event, but what an amazing way to start off our Halloween today. I am Chief Pamela Smith, Chief of Police of the Metropolitan Police Department, and I'm actually glad to be joining today here with Mayor Bowser and members of DC government to really celebrate this exciting milestone. What a joyful way to mark the beginning of the next phase of the continuation of something that is truly transformative. And Director Hunter, I just want to say to you, you're doing remarkable work here as a leader for GSA. I didn't know what I was getting myself into with the 7th District Station. But I tell you, your team has been remarkable, and I know that this modernization of the Martin Luther King Elementary School will be fascinating. And what I do know is that when we think about modernization and rebuilding and revitalizing various areas, in this particular case, we know that it's not about bricks and beams. It's about building a future where our children can feel safe, they can feel inspired, and obviously feel very supportive. And at the Metropolitan Police Department, we believe that safety and education go hand in hand, because we feel that when our children are secure, they are free to learn, they're free to grow and reach their full potential. And that's why we are proud to support our Officer Friendly program, which we've heard over and over and over again by many members and community, how you want the police department to be in partnership with our young people in schools. And I've spent many days, months rather, at our schools reading to our young people, because I think it's really important that they not only see us in one capacity, but they see us as members who also support them. And today, I just want to share just a few points or tips to keep you safe while you're trick-or-treating tonight. And I don't know about you, but I haven't trick-or-treated in a long time. But I am inspired and encouraged today because of all of your costumes to ensure that I get a bag and put on a different costume tonight and trick-or-treat with you. So what I will tell you is that the Metropolitan Police Department will be out in full force tonight, and the purpose is to ensure that we keep our young people safe. I will add that you wear bright costumes and add something that glows so drivers can see you. Carry flashlights. It's really, really important. I know that's old school. I'm from the South, but carrying flashlights so people can see you as you're in the streets or crossing the streets are very important. Children, I'll ask that you always walk with an adult, never, or in a group, and never walk alone. Only visit homes or houses where there are lights. I'll say that again. Only visit houses and homes where there are lights, and never go inside of a stranger's home. And please, please, please be careful as you cross the street and watch for other cars. And I'll reemphasize what Mayor Bowser has said. Drivers, please, please, please slow down for our young people. The Metropolitan Police Department will be hosting 7 districts of Halloween activities. We call them safe havens. In 4 of our stations, we are having trunk or treats, and 3 of our stations, we are having what the young people like to call haunted houses. Look at him. Yeah, I know that's real. And what I like about I have not yet had the experience of going into haunted houses, because believe it or not, your chief of police is kind of scary when it comes to those types of things. But I tell you, someone who is not afraid when it comes to fun and recreation across our city. She has certainly been a leader in everything when it comes to recreation, but more importantly, she's been a leader when it comes to ensuring that our children have a safe place to recreate. I want to introduce to some and present to others none other than the Director of Parks and Recreation, Miss Thenie Freeman, Superwoman. Or did I get that? Is that ISIS? I don't know. Wonder Woman.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now, my name is Wonder Woman, and I'm so excited because today is the only day of the year that I get to wear my regular clothes. So I want to speak to the young people, because so many young people approached me and said, "Hi, Wonder Woman." There they come, and they have on their superhero costumes. So I want to tell you, you were introduced to a lot of adults, but let me tell you about their superpowers. So Director Hunter, his superpower is building. When you think about Wreck-It Ralph and how Wreck-It Ralph tears everything up, Director Hunter comes in to save the day and build it up. Dr. Farabee, his superpower is education. Now, the best way that I can explain it to the young people, think of an empty cup and you're thirsty. His job is to pour into it so that it overflows, so your teachers are overflowing and your principals are filling your cup. That is Dr. Farabee's superpower. Director Kirschbaum, traffic, superpower is keeping our roads and our people and our cars safe. So when you think about the bumper cars at King's Dominion, we're not bumping off. We're following the signs. That is Director Kirschbaum's superpower. Give it up. Director Pierre. When you think about services and people needing services and somewhere to sleep and something to eat, that is her superpower, connecting people to the resources they need. Give it up. Our chief of police, who wears her superpower daily and keeping us safe and driving crime down in our city for 2 years in a row. Safety is her name. Give it up. And last, but certainly never least, our mayor, Mayor Muriel Bowser. Her superpower is keeping all of her superpower people and all of her superheroes together and making sure that they execute the vision so that her residents, our residents, your residents have somewhere safe to go, a building to eat, where they can learn, the roads are safe, and all the things. And then more than anything, come to your recreation centers and have fun. Y'all got that? And Deputy Mayor Kine, thank you so much as well, Deputy Mayor Pierre. Now, for the young people, because I'm talking to you, what you doing tonight? But where you going? Okay, well, let me give you some ideas. You ready? Thriller, you saw a little snippet. But today at Kennedy Rec Center at 7 p.m., we're going to shut it down and have the largest Thriller party in the city. The fire department is coming with us, and they do a candy drop from the top of the fire truck. I'm telling you, come on. We got a surprise. Eastern High School band is going to join us today. Oh, we turning it to a flash mob, starts at 7 o'clock. That's one thing. Berry Farm, we're in the Great Ward 8. How many of you all have been to the Berry Farms haunted house? Ooh, Chief, is really scary. So, it's so scary the chief won't even go, but if you want to go, it's right down the street in the Great Ward 8. We have an ice cream social at Ben and Started. We have Pumpkin Palooza at Lafayette Pointer, a spooktacular silent disco at Raymond. Now, if you don't want to get out your car, we have a drive-in haunted mansion at Turkey Thicket. And all of your recreation centers, there will be activities, and we will close it out with our Wheels Up, Hey Down, Hey Ride at Emory Heights. Those are all the fun things that are happening in your city. Now, I'd like to call all the superheroes back up so that we can break this ground.
1, 2, 3.